I want to give my predictions for this Premier League 2024-2025 season. For me, I am a casual, recently back into football person that watches it. Last season, I completely watched would be 2015, 2016. Last time I watched football entirely and actually really watched it fully. For the past few years, I really just got disinterested, completely forgot about it. And then recently, last season, when I started to watch it, which was around half the season maybe, the Champions League, Premier League, Spanish League. Well, really that mostly just now Real Madrid going to dominate for the next 5 years really with a little bit of competition. Well, really this would be for me now the one that I want to give as it'll be my first and don't know if it'll be my only, but just the first prediction or tier list of this for the Premier League since I'm somewhat of a casual, don't know that much, know a little bit. So yeah, this is my predictions. It might be a 1 week late, 2 weeks late, but hopefully it doesn't mess up my standing. It'll be just 1 week. So really, let's just see. Obvious ones. Ipswich would be the first one down. Surprised they got up here, but congrats to them. Don't know why Leeds is here. That would be Southampton. So relegation's those two. This is where I think it's tricky. I'm stuck between three. It'd be Leicester, Forest, or Bournemouth. Yeah, Bournemouth. Because Bournemouth lost their star striker, Solanke, to Spurs, which is their top goal scorer. Who will be the top goal scorer so they don't get relegated? That is my opinion and thought. Who will be the one to step up, or will they be relegated? That's just my opinion. But for the time being, I think Leicester squeak by at 17th. They get there. Barely get there. That's my opinion, though. We will see. I don't know if it's shocker, but I think it could be Forest. I think Forest could be relegated. That's my opinion, though. Forest could be the one that get relegated, as it could be a battle between these three teams that I think could be like that. These three could be the ones that get relegated. It's a battle between those three, in my opinion. So I think it could be like this. Yeah, Forest go down in a very tough battle between those three, in my opinion. That's what I think could happen. Next one, I think it's Fulham. They'll do well, but they won't really. They'll still be battling to get there. That's my opinion, though. They did get who did they really sign? I didn't know that many signings, so yeah, I don't know honestly. So that's why I think it could be Leicester could be a little bit of surprise to get out, so they won't have to face relegation battle. I think they'll barely squeak by though. Will they last another season? Don't know. We will have to wait and see that. Well, we know I'll just place them for the teams. So Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, City. These are the teams that I think we know will be in the top competition really for battling for this position. How the order, that's what I want to talk about. So, surprise, I think Brentford just get there in the middle of the pack. Same with Everton. Everton was battling relegation, but they did almost go down by point deduction, so I think they'll be around here. The 14th to 7th, they'll be fighting around here. They won't get higher, but if they do lower, it'll be because of injuries or another point deduction if it happens. Same way it goes for City. If they get trialed by everything that they do by point deduction, they will be relegated. But I think it will only happen. If it does happen, it'll happen not this season, next season, or the season after that they will get relegated if it does happen. That's just my opinion, though. It won't happen this year. It'll be probably next year or the year after that if it does happen. Going off that, I think Villa, they will go down. They will not be towards here. They will have too many games that they'll be playing, and they will not be able to keep up with the amount of talent up here, in my opinion. They'll do well, but they won't do that well. With that, I think Wolves. Wolves will be like this, so it'll be like that. That's what I think it could happen. So with this one, who could go? We'll have to. So I think we'll do this. So I think West Ham will be here. They will do well. They will be in the 7th to 8th. That's my opinion, though. I think West Ham will barely be out. If they are out, it'll be like a few points that'll be out of up here. I think they will do well with the amount of talent they have. They have a good young striker in the Brazilian, I forgot his name, but they do have a good Netherlands goalkeeper that just really did well in the Euro, so I think they will do well. I think it could be. I think that they do not get champions. They do not get any kind of Europe championship. They will barely lose out, or it could be like this. It could be like this. Aston Villa could get out from the amount of games they play. Well, Newcastle does go above them, in my opinion. That's what I think could happen. A shocker I think could happen will be Crystal Palace will do well. They will get up here with them out. Well, honestly, they did lose a good player to Bayern, so they could go down. They could. I don't know, sure. But I'll have it like this. I'll order them in a little bit. So, champions, of course, it'll be City. They will have to lose a few games by shocker, surprise, or ties a lot for this to happen, so another team could win it. But for the second, I think Arsenal do not get second. I think they get third. They had huge chances last season and the season before that to win the league, but they couldn't capitalize on that. Lost crucial games and ties, which did come back to bite them, which I think will cause Liverpool to do well, and they didn't get that many big injuries. If they get big injuries to any of their key players, it could be done for them to win it. So that's why I think they get third. They will go down a little bit, but they will not go down horrible. Who could... I think it could be like this, in my opinion. I think this could be it, but we will have to wait and see. I think Man U will do better than they did before. Chelsea have so many players, but they don't know who to start. We know Cole Palmer will start it. Who's their starting goalkeeper? Who's their star striker? Their wingers. They have so many players that are going to be fighting for spots. We know just a few will be the ones that's standing there. Who are their starter defenders? They have so many. Will Reece James ever be healthy longer for 2 to 3 games? He's been injured already. So that's why I think they will have struggle, but they'll do barely enough just to get kind of Champions League or any Europe kind of league outside. So that's why I think it's like that. See it like this. Brentford could go a little bit lower, and it could be like this. They will be in the thick of it, but they will not get it. That's what I think. West Ham could do. They have a lot of good signings, but I think they will take them. They have a new coach, so I think it'll take them one more season, so they will get comfortable and everything like that to get towards up here. That's what I think, honestly. They're well, but they still need a little bit of time. This is what I think it'll be like this. This is how I honestly think it will end up. Man City will win it. Second will be Liverpool. Third will be Arsenal. Fourth, I think, shocker, it will be Spurs. They did good signings, but will they be able to keep up? It's a toss-up. I think Man U could, while Spurs, it could go like this. It could go either way, in my opinion. Who could win? Who has to take the fourth spot? It'll be either way like this. I think Conference League will be West Ham, as I think Chelsea still need time to develop everything. But it could switch out, but this is how I think it couldn't. Do I honestly think? No. Do I switch is my opinion. Chelsea have so many players. Can they all put it together this season? I'm going to stick like this. It could end up, my list could be horrible if I keep it like this, but this is how I keep it. Leicester will barely get out of relegation. Forest will be relegated. This will be a battle for relegation between these three teams. Confident with that. This is where I think I could mess up. 7th through 10th up here. This is where I think everything could go wrong. Shockers or disappointments. Either way, this is how I think I will end up the season. So if you have anything wrong, I think you think I did horrible, I did good, I would like to hear it. And if not, all right, take care and bye.